Welcome to another F30 BMW video. This 2013 BMW 318D. And in this video I'm going to be changing the inner track rod. So I'm picking straight up from doing the track rod end. Got a replacement inner track rod. You can see it over there. Got that from Euro Car Parts. And what I'll do is I'll get the wheel off. I'll get the track rod end off. You've seen that on the previous video, and you'll catch up with me when I got the track rod end off. So I had to take the under tray off as well to get access to the steering rack boot on here. So I just cut off this and then I'll have access to the track rod. So I'll just set you guys down. So the first thing to do is to cut this cable tie. Try not to damage just steering rack boot, and then just pull the boot off. And I'll probably have to and that's where our track rod goes. So hopefully I've got something suitable that'll fit. What I'll do is I'll cut this off as well, cut this other cable tie, and I can get the boot out of the way. Which is a bit easier said than done. And that's the other cable tie out of the way. Should be able to move this. Doesn't want to don't seem to want to cooperate, so we just have to manage. I might just turn this rack in. Try me the adjustable. Did it loosen or did it slip? I think it just slipped. Yep. Yeah, it's slipping. So it's time for these bad boys. I wonder what size span it'd be. Yeah, this one's proving a bit difficult. go. I should be able to get a grip with this. And this axle stand, position axle stands that I've been sort of just reposition, give myself a bit more room to play with. So I'm done that. I managed to move the boot as well, CV boot, and that should give me a bit of room to play with. And I'm back on with adjustable spanner. Let's have a look. See if I can. No, that's slipping off again. I'll get on with Stilson's. Let's see if I can loosen this. Yep, it's coming loose, yep. So I managed to knock it loose. And there we go, the track rod is liberated. So here's my replacement track rod, comparing it there, and you can see that's definitely the same size. So what I'll do, pull out that bracket. I'll just quickly get the lock and nut in about the right spot, so I don't lose the alignment. Get an approximate alignment. Never be bang on, but can't have everything. Just run that down. So that's in the right place. Just a bit more, and I can get this steering rack boot off. I'll need some new cable ties, but I'll worry about that later on. Right, stop camera. I'll finish this off camera. Alright, it's all set up and it's ready to go on. As it says in the manual, refitting is reverse and removal. And this does feel this is a lot stiffer than the other one. So I just need to get this ball joint at an angle. Now I might have to turn the steering a bit further back to get this track rod end in. Just give it a bit more room to play with. And it does. That's it, started on the thread. I'm going to just nip it up with the Stilson. Just give it a bit of a nip up and that. That should do it. Don't have torques, but it's a German car, so we'll go with good and tight. And what remains is to fit the steering rack boot. Let's have a look. Should do it. A couple of cable ties. These are the same thickness as the other ones. So we'll just get this one started. And then using the side cutters, I'll just give it one more pop. Yeah, that's good enough. Yeah, and then do the same at this end. Well, not too tight. Should do it. Should make the guys the alignment job easy for the guys. Just make sure this track rod can turn. Yep. So the tyre guys will be able to sort out the alignment. And that is basically the new track rod fitted. So I'll just get everything else buttoned up, and once we're done, we'll just see if we have a confirmed fix. So everything's buttoned up. Time for the moment of truth. Annoyingly, the noise is still there. So I'm stumped on this one. Can't believe it. Replaced all that for nothing. But hey, never mind. So not a confirmed fix, even though the job was a success. And I'm still stuck. It's next day now. I was going to end the video, but having slept on it, what I'm going to do is I'm really going to find out where this rattling is going to come from. So what I'll do is I'll jack the front of the car up, take the under tray off, and that'll give us access to the steering rack. I can find out where this rattle's coming from. But before I do any of that, it's time for sticker section. This sticker section is a double bill. It's actually a husband and wife, and the first one, that is a Jeanette Pickering, and that's the name of her channel as well. She does baking among other things, and a live stream. She does 3 live streams a week, and I'm usually there. I'm usually up on panel if I can. And the other one is her husband Chris. His channel is called Pixie's Channel, and he does drones. And he also does edits the videos, any videos that Jeanette does. So I think I've got enough room for them both. Let's have a look. So I'm not, as you can see, I'm running out of space on there. So we'll start off with Jeanette's sticker, and I think I'll put it next to Ralph. So if we can get it off, get this sticker off the. There we go. That took a little bit of doing. So we'll put it next to Ralph and below Brother Lee, as I call him. And then next is Chris's sticker. Pixie's Channel is the name of his channel. So I should have room for one or two more stickers. Anyway, with that, it's back to the video. So with the under tray off, there's actually a second under tray that goes here, which conveniently obscures the steering rack. With that off, I can see the rack in all its glory, and you can tell it's electric. It's an electric power assisted rack. So when I wobble the wheel about, I should be able to find out where the rattling is coming from. Now this is where the steering column goes into the rack. You can see there's the end of the column goes into the rack, and just set you guys down and see if you can find the source of this annoying rattle. So I'll just move the just a bit hard to do, you know, try to lock up as well. Find where the sound's coming from. So try again. I need to take steering lock off. The car is conveniently locked. Turn the ignition on. So I just cannot tell where this sound is coming from. I was hoping to find maybe something loose on the rack, but this one just seems to be eluding me. I'm actually going back to these suspension arms, because it's interesting that all this is part, these two lower arms, the pivot when the steering turns, which is quite an interesting setup. So I'm still no further on. As far as I can tell, the rest of the rack's alright. There can't be a problem. Can't see any problem with the rack itself. But it's just annoying. That rattle's still there. It could well be suspension related. Because these two bottom arms do comprise part of the steering as well. Going from lock to lock, and the only thing that's left could be that little bit of plate in the joint. Again, I can't be certain. Well, I think I found the cause of the rattle. And I think it's this bottom ball joint, this anti-roll bar drop link, because I can feel a bit of play in it. Bit hard to pick up on camera, but I don't think it's as simple as tightening it. But that means it's not a steering issue. But why could I feel it through the wheel? I definitely feel a bit of play. I can't feel any play in these. I think it's worth changing them out. So like I said, it doesn't affect the alignment, and changing them's not going to alter the front wheel alignment. So I'll throw this back on, and then we'll go to get alignment done, and then I'll ask guys see if they think if it's drop links that are the issue. Well, I'm here at the place where I get my alignment done, Tyre World, local Tyre World. So I just let me film. So you know, got a couple of cars before me. So once they're done, they'll get me on and get the alignment checked, and they'll confirm that bottom ball joint on the drop link does need replacing, is the cause of all the rattling. So it's finally on alignment, and that's where it is. So you got it on that side. And you can tell it's different on this side. So I'm back from tyre place. They managed to get that side done, but they were struggling with this side. Couldn't loosen the track rod end. So what I do is he told me to try get it loosened and take it back to them, and I don't have to pay him till I take it back. So it's not cost me anything so far. Lad there has confirmed that the anti-roll bar drop links definitely have some play, and it's probably the cause of all that rattling. So that's a cheap and easy fix. So I'll get that ordered up, and that'll be a job for another day. So definitely ended this video here. Hope you enjoyed it. As ever, thanks for watching, and I'll see you.